Hey, what's good? It's your boy DC, the best thing since TV. You tuned in to the MVP show.
You get ready for the MVP show, you already know. Talk about professional shit is that.
Bro, you ain't supposed to be cussing.
You got the beat thing. It's your boy Cali Bo. Tune in to the MVP show every Monday. You already know what it is.
What's up, bro?
Work out. Why you got your shirt off?
I'm just saying. You ain't all over.
Why you showing your chest?
It's your boy Diesel. Tuned into the MVP show.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy RJ. Now, you know, I'm the bartender here making you the best bomb drinks. Come check me out, the MVP show.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh!
I already know what it is.
What's up, y'all? This your boy Advocate, bringing you another drink at the MVP show. We're gonna keep the train going. We're gonna do a little bit of tequila. Right now, I'm gonna introduce y'all to something called the blushing margarita. Now, it is your typical margarita taste, but it has a little bit of color to it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to start with the base, which is the tequila. You can use whatever tequila you want. Doesn't matter, just not the cheap kind. We don't need you hungover and through for the day. So I'm gonna pour about 2 ounces of tequila. Now that's the safe pour. You know, typically at home I would probably do about 5 ounces. This is 1.5, so I'm putting another half in there. There we go. All right. After that, we're gonna add just a dash of simple syrup. Now you can also do triple sec. Same concept, it's still a sweetener, but it's more of an orange liqueur. But today I'm just gonna use the simple syrup to give it a little sweetness, just a dash. I don't like my drinks too sweet, of course, y'all know that already. And without a margarita, you can't not have a lime. So you wanna get these juices flowing. So I'm gonna rub this lime a little bit, make sure these juices is flowing. Get it all wet. And I got the gloves on today. Get a little wet. I got the gloves on today because this can get a little bit of splashy. And I don't like stuff splashing in my face and hands, so I had to make sure I had the gloves on. I should have worn my mother mask. But you know what, we're not gonna do that today. Cut this open as so. We're gonna squeeze her. Oh, that lock came out, as you can see. But you can also use a juicer, one of those juicers you put the lime or lemons in to get the juice out. That probably would be a benefit because you get the most out of your money. But I'm gonna use my hands. I have pretty big hands. So they, you know. Y'all okay back there? All right. Then we wanna do a little bit of a lemon. I'm not gonna do a lot, just a little bit of a wedge, squeeze that in there. And then this is the catch. I got a blood orange. This is gonna add a little bit of a taste and then a lot of color. As y'all know, like I always say, color always makes a drink look amazing. So I'm just gonna squeeze some blood orange in there. And that blood orange can get very messy and leave red all over, so just beware. All right. After that, the last piece is going to be a little bit of a cranberry juice. You can do about a 1/4 ounce of cranberry juice. That's going to give it a little bit of color as well. And again, some more flavor. Favorite part. Put that top on. Shake, shake, shake. Top off, pour it in. You see that nice pink color. You know, it doesn't look like a margarita, but maybe that taste will let you know it's a margarita. What I'm gonna do to garnish the drink, because the garnish is always going to sell your drink. I'm just gonna cut a little bit of a wedge of the blood orange and then stick that in there like so. And we're gonna do a lime wheel. You can try it with the wedge. The wedge is kind of out of place and goofy. But you can just use a lime wheel. That gives it that little bit more of a spring, you know, Miami vibes. There we go. Here you have the blushing margarita.
Okay. What's going on? It's your boy Diesel.
It's your boy Advocate.
It's your boy DC right here. Welcome to the MVP show. Yo, what's been going on, man?
Well, what's going on is we're missing the fourth person.
I know. Shout out to Cali Bo. We miss you.
Where you at?
I don't know where he at. He all of a sudden had some kind of emergency that I don't understand how it happened.
Things happen in life. You just gotta pick up the pieces to keep it.
Yeah, but an hour before.
Other than that, what else is going on with you? What's going on with you, Derrick? You had a little thing this morning, this afternoon.
Oh man, just working. It's a great day. Today's a great day. It's been a great week. Hey, nothing else to say. Just working.
Well, normally, we did switch the days that we are filming.
Yeah.
So, normally it would be how our weekend was, but weekend hasn't come yet. What do you?
I know, right? That's crazy.
I know.
That's
so
crazy.
it's kind of like we're just in the
Normally-
middle of the week, like.
Man, we at the end of the week. We
Yeah,
had Friday Junior.
What do you plan on doing this weekend? Anything interesting?
Sinning. All weekend.
I have a few events to go to. You know what? It's funny, like you said, it's funny that we are filming on this particular day. Like now, I try to clear my weekends if I can. I want to chill. Like Saturday and Sunday, I want to chill because it's like during the week, just go.
Yeah.
But I do have a few events to go to, and I might go to a bar or two. Okay. See what Atlanta give out. See what Atlanta give.
Well, did your birthday just pass?
My birthday, last Wednesday.
Happy 40th. So it's life is just so amazing. And
Happy birthday, bro.
I knew that the tequila was gonna kick in with him. Very soon.
He's arrived.
well, happy birthday.
I appreciate it.
We are. And then Callie had a birthday too.
He did. Well, now Kelly, he gotta be like 40. Kelly is like 40. Kelly gotta be like 40.
Well, I think Nick got all
See,
us
Callie, normally I'd hold you down, but you roast me every time you're here, so go at it. Go at it.
Callie got beat. I'm giving him 39. I ain't gonna give him 40.
He like 39.
39. Yeah, we still the youngest, so that matters.
30, what? Whoa. It's crazy.
Hey, what do you got planned this weekend?
This weekend, hopefully some celebrations. I got some promotions looking good for me at work, and hopefully, everything, God willing, hopefully then some celebrations. I got some white Hennessy on deck, so we will be cracking that open, punching that bitch open, and drinking our all fucking weekend. And that's all. Mary had a little lamb.
Well, I'm putting together my very first day party in Atlanta. So normally, I'm assisting other people with their events. So this is my first event myself. So I'm having a brunch day party on 4/11. April 11th, yeah.
Wait, so you and Kelly got an event on the same day?
On the same day, right?
May the best bitch win.
So with that being said, this week I'm gonna be out and about in the streets promoting it and stuff like that because I need 500 people plus in the building.
I don't think. Well, hold on. We're still in panoramic.
No. It's a really, really big building. Like it's really big.
I've seen it.
has
What's
two-
in the panoramic?
I'm telling you, it has 2 floors.
She's on Peter Street, but
has two
anything on Peter Street, if it's like what I know,
But with that being said,
it's half the size of this room.
But I'm not expecting. It's really not. You'll see for yourself. But I'm not expecting all 500 at one time. It's a brunch day party, so I'm just saying from 1 to 6 throughout that time period.
But you have to expect that 3 o'clock, which maybe no. From what time?
From 1 to 6.
3 to 4. It's gonna be like all the people that went. Guarantee you, it's gonna be everybody at one. Everybody at one. This is like the peak hours.
But we need to make up for the money we spent. So please, y'all, if you're watching, come out. I'm going to put the contact information in my bio or whatever, so you'll be able to come turn up with me. Us, because we're all gonna be there. So you come hang out.
Well, except Callie.
Except for that. Well,
But his event is that night though. But like, so
he can do a little tour.
he can come through for a minute, But with all that being said, let's get into these hot topics. So let's talk about Mr. Derrick Jackson.
Well, Daryl, you want to spearhead that one?
You know what? The crazy thing about this situation is, I don't pay that much attention to certain things. First of all, the only thing I've been hearing, I know he gives a lot of relationship advice. This guy has a lot of books out. I know he went to Tuskegee University, which is in Alabama, which is I'm all for that. First of all, shout out. No, I went to Alabama State University. But shout out to the HBCUs, shout out to Tuskegee, and all
Shout
the
out to
people
Flo
over
Millie.
there. But shout out.
Shout out to Flo Millie.
Shout out to Flo Millie. That's
Flo Millie shit.
But this dude is He's been trending. He apparently he's a married guy.
Trending.
He's a married guy. He gives all of this relationship advice. He has books, and he allegedly or maybe factually cheated on his wife.
Well, he said it in the interview. He cheated.
And he said it.
But I feel like
It was allegedly at first. It was alleged, until he came out and he actually said it. Now my thing is, I ain't, whatever you do, you do. But a lot of people feel like he actually like male bashes. So I'm like, you can give advice, and if you do something, people may be more lenient on you than when you're just like bashing a person. You can't bash people and then do something, and then all of a sudden expect people to have mercy on you.
But that brings up a good point. Has anybody ever cheated?
Where did that come from? Well, let's for sure.
I'm pretty sure somebody has. You know how many people that are in this world? Of course people have cheated.
Well, I've cheated.
I'm talking about in this room right now.
I don't know if people back there. I really don't know. Yeah?
But no.
Wait,
Let's be clear. I've cheated, but I've cheated after I've been cheated on. If that makes sense. You get what I'm saying? So like, it got to a point where it was kind of like, okay, how many times am I going to sit up here and get cheated on and try to make
When did this happen?
Like, this years.
How long ago? Years ago. How many years?
This years back. I'm a good guy. I'm really a good guy. Like, I'm really a good guy. But I was cheated on, and it got to the point where it was consistent. You get what I'm saying? Like, we were going on trips with people that you were cheating on me with. Like,
wait, what?
Yeah, like, so it got to a place where it's kind of like, exactly. So, I mean, I just was like, you know what? I'm going to fall into formation, start cheating too,
So y'all did whole shit together.
What about you?
Yes, I have in my past.
Okay.
And,
Impressive.
I'm not, no.
Oh, okay.
I'm not, nothing to be proud of. But,
My diesel up here kicking me, y'all. But if you're watching,
I'll cut this shit real quick.
It's what he brings up the topic. This wasn't having attitude. Like, how does that make sense?
I was just having an honest moment. And
Okay.
I said I have in my past. You said you have, and y'all did whole shit together. Daryl's talking about people in the back that don't exist. So I guess. Can we run that bean footage? Ain't nobody back there.
we all got Wayne.
But I will say, I don't know who this Derrick Jackson is. I just woke up and there was like a million memes, a million conversations about this man. I had no idea who he was, what was going on, anything at all, whatever. But I mean, at the end of the day,
I will say the memes are there.
Yes.
The memes are there. Like I said, I don't know the guy, I never met the guy, I don't know nothing about him. So honestly, I'm one of those people, I don't like to talk about people when I don't know them. I only know what I read and I only know what he said on the video, right? But he gives out a lot of relationship advice. Now my thing is, if I'm giving out relationship advice or if I'm giving out advice on whatever, I need to be walking straight and narrow. I'm you gotta practice what you preach. So if you know me, then you'll know I don't give out too much advice for anything, because I don't know what may happen to my life.
That's my original question.
No.
But being fair though, like some people are good at giving advice, just not following. You get what I'm saying?
I think well, he had a lot of people listening, so I can't say that.
He did. He got a big following.
Because you gotta think about when you're giving advice, you're not emotionally attached to the advice. You get what I'm saying? So you can think clearly in regards to what you're saying. But when you're emotionally attached to something, your thought process is a lot different.
That's true.
You'll tell somebody break up quicker than you'll break up with
somebody. You're right. Because a lot of people tell people don't do drugs, but they do. Yeah. Because they know that it's not good to do drugs. Don't drink. Because it's not, you get it. It may not be good to drink a lot, but you do it. So we know it's not good to do it. So health-wise. So, I mean, yeah, I get it. But anyway.
Now you know what? Let's lighten the moment real quick. So Versuz is coming up.
Versus, I love the Versus, man.
So we got the old school Versus and the new school Versus. Okay. Let's talk about the old school Versus first.
It's Isaac Brothers, and Earth, Wind, and
Fire.
Now I don't know any of their songs.
Okay.
However, I think it'll be good for the culture.
But you just turned 43. How do you not know?
Well, sir, you had a birthday. I mean, you just turned 43. I'm still in my early 30s. Let's not play.
No, I think it's gonna be dope. I mean, there are two classic groups, the Island Brothers, man, Earth, Wind & Fire. A lot of our aunts, uncles, parents, whoever grew up listening to those people.
All of those contagious.
That's back when like music had substance, though.
Yeah.
And not to say that all music doesn't now, but a lot of music had substance back then.
Yeah, I listen to City Girls
So
and
who
NBA
you got?
Youngboy.
Earth, Wind & Fire or
I gotta go to Isaac.
I'm gonna go Isaac, too.
Isaac Brothers, man. I got to go with them.
I can't even think of like
Oh.
the level of hits to compare the two. I mean, I'm kind of torn because I know growing up I've heard Earth, Wind & Fire's name a lot, but I've heard the Isley Brothers name as well. So I don't
That's
know.
why it's a good.
Yeah,
it's a
I'm
good
kind of
battle.
torn. I'm kind of
I
torn.
gotta go with Isaac Brothers.
But a little something more that we can relate to: SWV versus Escape. Are you excited about that?
I am. I might have a little gathering going now.
I'm more excited about the old school than the other one. But that's me. I like old music.
Gotcha. But you know, like SWV and Escape were out in the era where R&B was really decent music. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm definitely here for that. You get what I'm saying? I'm definitely here for that. I respect both groups, but I'm team SWV, man.
Same here.
Where you at?
SWV.
Yo, on the live feeds, if you guys are watching, are you team SWV or Escape? Leave comments so we can check them out. Leave comments. But yeah, I'm team SWV. Like both of them have hits, but I'm here for SWV, man.
I mean, Week alone, if they play Week, Escape just might want to go take a smoke break or a bathroom break because there's nothing you can play that's going to top that.
What's
What's
that
that
song called?
What's like one of Escape's major hits?
Understanding?
Yeah.
Who can I run to?
No, but they're probably gonna get it.
Those are hood classics. Week is like a world classic.
You got we.
Kelly Clarkson just sang that on her show.
Got,
Like,
yeah.
that's just Week is just.
I'm team SWV.
Yeah. I'm rocking with them too.
All right, so now we got Kirk Franklin and all his shenanigans. Well, I don't know.
I don't know if it's shenanigans.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I don't know.
You know,
Because
I want to know what that nigga, his son did to make him do that.
I don't.
Because he thinks it's disrespectful.
At the end of the day, you can't tell somebody how to parent their child. Like is he a child? He's not a child.
Nah, he's like 30.
What's the proper word? So what do you call it? His son. You can't tell somebody how to.
Well, that is his child. It's his child.
So it's his child. Like you know what I'm saying? Like.
You know,
Kirk Franklin's an older man. He's cut from that older generation where you yelled at your kids, you beat your kids. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You're on the phone with me. I know my dad. Rest in peace, Pop. My dad would cuss me out if I came to him sideways with no problem. Like he cussed me all the way out.
I mean,
what about your dad? Cuss your ass out.
He would rest in peace as well, but he would have.
Cuss me out. Yeah.
But I grew up in a world. I knew never to be disrespectful to my parents.
You know what? I do not blame Kirk Franklin one bit. I don't care if he's saying God. I don't care what what type of music he makes, man. That man is human.
That's a human being.
You know what I'm saying? And I think people get that so misconstrued all the time. It's like they expect people who sing gospel or in the church all the time to be so. You should set an example, but you are human though. Exactly. People are like they never heard a curse word when they hear a preacher or somebody in the pulpit or a deacon or somebody curse or a Christian singer. People curse all the time.
But I think it was more disrespectful for his son to leak it. Like to me, I feel that was more disrespectful.
His bag feeling.
Like were you clout chasing? Like why would you get what I'm saying?
Clearly.
Like why you and your dad? Yeah, like I just think that was so corny. Like who does that? I'm a leak an argument of my dad cussing me out. Like what are you trying to? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where were you trying to go with that? You know?
Trash.
People are crazy in these streets. Like people are really, really crazy.
Has anybody heard from T.I. and Tiny? I haven't heard from them in a while. So if we shout out.
T.I. and Tiny, they've been Instagram active.
They're back on Instagram.
They've been posting and stuff.
Okay, gotcha.
And I'm hoping and waiting to see if Tiny shows up to the Versuz.
She probably will.
Maybe that's the first read I would go to. Oh, it's Coco, Taja, Lily.
Why not? That would be the best. That would be the best time to show up.
When you got a fucking drug and sex scandal?
Yeah.
Well, if they're not guilty, if they're not guilty, show up and be unbothered.
But you
if
said
if you're not guilty.
Hold on, but you said you.
No. This is my thing, right? this is my thing. I honestly feel like without adversity, a lot of people who we talk about wouldn't be them. Name one
Beyonce.
celebrity who hasn't had any adversity.
Beyonce.
Lies.
Well,
Beyonce was big before that whole elevator incident.
I was just gonna say that.
She was big before that elevator incident.
But anytime you have a BS, it's gonna.
Michael Jackson was big before that. Everything
But
about
it was also Beyonce was also part of the whole.
I never said.
Firing the girls and then the Farrah saying that they replaced her because she's.
Have you ever heard her speak on one of them
That was all,
things?
you know.
Have you ever heard her speak on one of them
She
things?
don't have to, and I don't even know about it.
She don't acknowledge nothing.
She don't say shit.
No face, no
She don't say shit about shit.
That's the move, but that's the move.
Like for real, like.
You give it life when you start.
For real, like I'm never addressing no rumors ever. Like I'm never addressing shit. Like I'm not saying.
You're not supposed to.
I'm not
That's
even
PR 101.
Like I'm not even.
Mariah Carey.
We're not sitting
She's
down.
never been in any real
We're not
big
gonna
squall.
talk about nothing. I'm not
Let the world talk about
acknowledging.
it. Let the world talk about it.
Coked up on TRL.
PR 101.
I'm not talking about shit.
That's how you supposed to do it.
Period.
That's crazy.
But then, I live in Atlantic Station. Y'all heard about the crazy?
Man, you don't know anybody
Y'all heard about the crazy dude down the block, like with the AK-47 and the 4 other guns at the Publix, spazzing out?
So he shot in the public?
No, they got him before he
went
did anything. A customer saw him and reported him to the police like that. So they apprehended him in Publix before he can even do anything. But just imagine what he could have done.
He had an
in Atlantic
AK-47
Station.
and 4 other guns, a total of 5 guns. What were you planning on doing?
You know what's crazy? Certain areas in Atlanta was all where it used to be areas that you can go to and not worry about nothing. I mean, well, you always had craziness, but it wasn't to this magnitude. Like Lennox, the Buckhead area. Who would ever thought you can't walk in Lennox
Like
safely?
I don't know if they did it yet, but wasn't they talking about putting a metal detector in Lennox Mall?
They probably did. They don't.
No, they did.
They were talking.
They put it in one.
Let me tell you.
The main opening though, not
That's
the all of it.
crazy. Like
I know some people who would take the whole metal detector to use as a shield as they shoot.
well, you know what? Like it's like when I lived in New York, there was certain movie theaters I go to in Brooklyn, and you got to go through a metal detector to go to the movie theaters. Like, and it's folks are just
But
getting
you
crazy.
can't even have firearms in New York. I'm not supposed to.
You're not supposed to, but people do what they want. I don't even think us as regular people need to have firearms. Like, I don't even know why they allow that.
Why not? Why
Trying to protect yourself.
Because
Y'all think this is crazy.
At the end of the day, we're lining each other up with the weapons to kill each other, but then say don't kill each other. How does that make sense? You bought a gun to protect yourself from me. I bought a gun to protect myself from him. Now all 3 of us got guns. We get into an argument. We shoot.
Well, don't do nothing crazy. Like that's the point.
But at the end of the day,
said the point.
No, but at the end of the day, if it was illegal, period, none of us should have a gun. You get what I'm saying? Like we're enhancing the situation.
But Nick, if your niece did not have a gun, and somebody as big or as tall as you came up to her, she did not have a gun, she should defense of her hands. Or if she was carrying, could she shoot him and then it all just be done with? You get what I'm saying? Like there's different strokes and different scenario. Everybody's situation is not the same.
But
Keep it 100 out of guns never got the street.
it never will. It never will.
It's
But at the same token,
Fire and get what Ricky's saying.
no. But at the same token, we're
Nobody's got a fucking gun.
We're enabling the crime. Like that's what we're doing. Like honestly, we're enabling it.
The
Like,
crime can come from your hands. I could choke you to death. That's a crime.
But listen, the same way in your head you're making it acceptable for the whole knee situation. I'm not saying you're right or wrong, but the same way you're making it acceptable, you got a drug dealer who feels it's acceptable. It's okay for him to do whatever or shoot whoever because you stepped on my Jordans or because because you robbed me from my bag. Somebody just when they feel like it, nigga. What? Like
It's not
are you
about
serious?
killing somebody. It's about
So
protecting.
who shoots somebody to hurt him? Have you ever like?
If somebody broke into my house, I wouldn't shoot them in the fucking head. I would aim for their fucking kneecaps.
Well, that's you, and you're not everybody. But
You're nice.
that's what I'm
Very
saying.
nice.
Like that's you. That's not everybody. At the end of the day, someone got shot dead. Someone got shot dead. Like, bro,
Like
like
a fucking paraplegic coming up in my house.
But you know what?
Eating out of fucking
I say the same
straws.
thing. I'm just like, I don't even care. I just want you to. You ain't gonna never walk in nobody else shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of motherfucker too. Like, you ain't finna walk in nobody else shit. I guarantee you. You'll think about it. You gonna think about it for the rest of your life while you rolling down the sidewalk. And I hate to say it like that, but it's real. Like you don't have no business trying to go on nobody else.
But there needs
but
to
people
be
make
some,
mistakes,
but there
and-
needs to be some
Okay.
level of control.
What-
There needs to be some level of control. At the end of the day, everyone feels their reason. Every killer felt that they were okay to kill whoever they killed, and why for whatever reason they killed them. No one just did it just because they were bored. In their head, everyone felt it was okay. For
I
why.
think
Like,
I think dude that purpose said he opened fire.
but in his head, he had a reason for coming out there, and it made sense to him.
Yeah, in his head,
You
yeah.
get what I'm saying? We can't. Who are we to determine why you feel you should end my life? You get what I'm saying? So I just feel like us, we're lining each other with all these weapons to kill each other, but then get mad when we kill each other.
So
What else
should
are we supposed to do?
I mean, so if we're gonna start with knives, should we go? I mean, should we start with guns? Can we ban knives and machetes?
But you got
axes and
no,
chainsaws,
but you got,
and shovels
but
and
you
hoes.
but you got to understand. At the end,
Nobody really cares.
that's what I'm saying. Like at the end of the
Motherfucker,
day,
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, dude.
at the end of the day, if you turn your news on, you hear about more people being shot than being stabbed.
But you know, go ahead.
You hear about more people being shot than being stabbed than couple chainsaws. Like,
Because you know what? For one, you have to wrestle a person. You're gonna have to wrestle a person to stab them. Unless most of the time. Unless you know you just
But,
walk over like,
but that's the thing.
that type
It will
thing.
cut. But that's the point. It will cut down on the crime because a lot of these people who are creating, these, who are committing these crimes,
It's
are
true.
cowards.
Just like
They don't want to fight. They don't want to fight. They don't want to. You get what I'm saying? It's easy for you to just pull out a gun, shoot, and jump back in my car and ride off.
Well,
You're
shout out to
cowards.
Joe Biden for trying to institute laws and institute legislation
I'm still waiting for my stimulus.
to make it harder to have a gun.
Yes, and I'm here for that.
So shout out to that.
Joe, I'm still waiting for my check though.
He's not taking it completely away,
Well, I'm still
but he's
waiting
not
for my
letting
check.
everybody just get access to it. So that middle ground, I'm okay with that.
You know what though? Are we too far? Are we too far gone?
We are completely
Because
too far
I
gone.
probably
We've
need
been
to go.
completely.
It's how many places I can go right now. I probably just get one off.
Bruh, I'm telling you,
You know what I'm
in
saying?
10 years, we're gonna be living like a
Everybody's gonna be in
purge.
jail.
The government is gonna have a day where they just say, yo, everyone just go commit whatever crimes you want. In 10 years.
In 10 years,
That's where we
Don't
going.
do that now.
That,
I'm
telling,
watch.
watch. I'm telling you that. There's,
I'll be down.
like, that's where we're going. That's the level of violence we're at right now. That's where we're going.
He'll be down for it.
But you ain't gotta kill people. I mean, I'll rob a bank or two. I mean, I'll try to break in a bank.
So here we go. And then the bank teller be waiting for you to blow your head off, and then what happens?
Well, then that's just what it is. But it ain't gotta be about killing nobody. I don't want to kill nobody. I don't hate nobody that
I
much.
don't want to kill him either. I don't know about make me do it.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I guess we're
But well, on that note,
For all of the people who believe that the earth is round,
flat.
I believe that the earth is round. I don't
See, we need to have a conspiracy segment, a conspiracy episode. Like, bring
What?
some
Oh,
conspiracy-
that'll be a 3-hour episode. People
bring
think
some,
everything is a conspiracy.
bring some conspiracies on. Anybody know any good conspiracy? Am I saying the right? Conspiracy. Theories, whatever. Anybody know anybody? Tag them in this video.
Theories,
Let's bring some people on. Let's have a conversation. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Let's just have a conversation. Bring some people on. Let's see what happens.
I don't want no drink that day. I
You want to be fully aware.
You not drinking? Wow.
Well, I guess it's a wrap for us today, man.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed the show.
Shout out to Cali Bo.
Shout out to
Shout
Cali.
out to Kelly.
And
Do we know his real name?
Yeah.
He's so disrespectful.
What is it?
Paul?
You're a fucking liar. You're a liar.
That ain't Paul.
His name is not Paul.
You know Paul.
You're a fucking liar. You're a liar.
They are roasting you right now. He's like Paul.
Prove his name is
He
Paul.
looks like a Paul. Really?
His name is not Paul.
Like it's Wilbur. It's Wilbur.
Wilbert. Callie, you're Wilbert.
I'm just gonna ask him straight up. I'm not finna say this liar. Apparently he's a liar. I'm like Wilbur and Paul.
What season is this? You don't know your grandparents. You don't know your grandparents.
I mean, I don't know what year he was. I mean, I don't know. Do I know your social security number? But you know mine?
You know my name.
Lil Daryl? Chambers?
Ah, whoa.
Oh,
Government. Wow.
it's on Facebook. It's not hidden.
Yeah, you're right.
You blowing the man up.
Thank you.
You blowing the man up.
We're not here like calling Diesel's whole name.
He's on Facebook. It's Nicholas. He's on Facebook too.
But his middle name ain't on there?
Yeah, well, no, but everything on there.
You know his middle name?
No.
Exactly. How'd y'all like y'all blushing
I know it's not
margaritas?
not sure.
How y'all like
It's
y'all
not
blushing?
with a D though.
It does. It does.
Dummy.
Whoa. Can we hit the show?
How did y'all like your blushing readers?
Blushing Ritas.
Ain't that what it was called?
Blushing. Well, it's a blushing margarita.
Blushing margarita.
What got y'all blushing? So that's good.
You've hit your mark.
No, I haven't. I can go some more. But it's definitely good. I hope y'all enjoyed the drinks. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. And we out!
Peace.
I'm getting married, y'all.